So one of the things, oh, hello, good morning. So one of the things I've been trying to learn is about proper dopamine hits and how to get them in healthy ways versus unhealthy ways. And I realized I've enjoyed micro learning for quite some time. And it's quick dopamine because I love to learn. And then I can share those tidbits with other people. And then I get dopamine from sharing what I learned. So it's like twice the dopamine. But I realized I'm only investing a little bit of time and a little bit of mental energy, like zero to little struggle to retain this information. And so the dopamine comes and goes quickly in microdoses. And this morning, I was standing here and I was talking to the Lord. And I feel like the microdoses kind of fill me with a lot of anxiety. And I was meditating on investing and time management and stuff like that. And he's like, well, if you want to share bigger, you have to invest bigger. And that's where knowing the purpose of your time investment, your energy investment, gives you a bigger dopamine hit. Because say you learn little pieces of information. You can share those little pieces and you can get lots of little dopamine one at a time. But if you invest your time into learning another language, that's going to take a lot of time, energy, and investment. But I just had this at church. I took one of my friends to church. She primarily speaks Spanish. She wants to learn more English, so she enjoys going to church with me. But I can also see she's not getting a lot out of it because she doesn't understand the language. They talk really quickly, and she's not really absorbing much of the actual information. She's getting good community. She feels safe. She's not lonely at home. She is picking up little bits. She's meeting new people. So it's like all of these good little things, but it's not a good, big, meaty investment. And so I've been wanting to learn Spanish better so I can communicate better. And I haven't felt like I had the capacity to invest that big chunk. And God's like, if you want to help a big group of people, you have to invest big groups of your time and energy. And I realized how much that goes so far. Like for a lot of the dreams that he's put in my heart, being bilingual or multilingual would allow me to help such a bigger variety of his children. I would be able to communicate with more of his children of all ages. And I would be able to share his good word to more people. If I want to help more, I have to invest more. And I love helping. And I guess I never felt, one of the reasons I hadn't learned another language this far was I felt like there was so many other things in my life that were more important. And God's been changing and rearranging my life. And he's been showing me the value, what has value, and who has value. And if I want my value to go up, my service value, then I have to invest my time so that I can serve better. They told us in church the other day, it was the story of, I think it was James and John, the sons of thunder. Their mom went up to Jesus and she was like, yo, Jesus, my children be awesome. I want them to sit at your right and left hand. And he's like, do you think they can suffer that much? Like, you think you can drink that cup of suffering? And he goes, if you want to be greatest in the kingdom of heaven, you have to serve the greatest. And so I started reflecting on how I can serve people in my community. The series at church right now is called Love 262, which is our area code, and they're encouraging community service. And God has put each of us in a different area because we are the church. And so he has to spread us out in the community so that we can serve our community and be the living ambassadors of what a Christian should be like. And I'm looking at where he put me. I'm trying to look around, trying to not be so self-absorbed and just worry about me and my life, because I do want to be of service to the King. And if I want to be of service to the King, I have to analyze where he's placed me in this kingdom, what kind of people are around me, what vision and dreams he's placed inside of me, and what I can invest my time and energy in to be of the best service. And so it started with dopamine and feeling good, because I was standing here and I was like, wow, Jesus, I feel so much joy. And I'm like, how do I get more joy? Which sounds selfish, but like, it's a fruit of the Spirit, so we should be wanting more of it. And that's what he told me. He goes, you got to serve bigger. And to serve bigger, you got to invest bigger. Not you got to work harder. You got to work smarter, not harder. And he's going to help us, because he loves to help us grow. The Holy Spirit loves to help us remember. He loves to counsel us and teach us and instruct us and remind us and tell us the thoughts of God the Father. That's literally his job, for lack of better words. That's his service. That's the way he serves us. And the way that we can serve him is by listening, obeying, and acting out the faith and the good deeds that he's prepared for us ahead of time. So look at where he's encouraging you. He's been encouraging me to learn sign language and to learn Spanish my whole life. And I haven't done it because I've made excuses. And he told me, no excuses. I was in the military. That was the biggest phrase. No excuse, drill sergeant. They'd come up to you, why are you doing that? What's up? What's wrong with you? Why? And the only proper response that we were allowed to give was no excuses, drill sergeant. And then you fix yourself. So it's time for me to allow Jesus to fix me, but to get on board with it, to allow him to do it, to not fight him, to not be rebellious or stubborn, because he's put a new heart in me. He's put a new spirit in me. And those were the old ways. And so I have to surrender them. I have to let go. I have to allow my nervous system to learn new patterns. And I have to allow him to comfort me. If I'm always going and looking to people for comfort, then I'm not being of service to them. They are being of service to me. And I want to serve more, because then Jesus and the Holy Spirit, they will serve me by giving me what I really desire, which is a love so big that it's overwhelming. And he's the only one that has that. So he's the only one that gives it. So I need to stop looking in the wrong places and start looking at him. I love you guys. Very obviously, he loves you more. And I hope you have a great day.